Hi, I'm Divya Gugnani, and we're here at the Harrison, where European techniques and flavors are combined with American seasonal ingredients. So let's go behind the burner and meet the chef. We're here at the Harrison with Executive Chef Amanda Freitag. Amanda, what are you making for us?
Today I'm going to make an eggplant caponata with a snapper. These are the most beautiful eggplant you've ever seen. They're actually called graffiti eggplants. If there's any dark spots on the eggplant, you definitely don't want it.
Okay.
It should be firm.
So no dark spots.
And yeah, the flesh should be really clean. Another important tip is we have to salt it.
So why do you salt it?
Okay, you have to get liquid out of this eggplant.
Exactly.
Otherwise, when you cook it, it's gonna suck up all the oil like a sponge. So I'm gonna use this beautiful Tuscan olive oil, enough to coat the pan, and then in goes the eggplant, and then the olive oil is not burnt at all. Another technique here is that people will put something in the pan, and then they'll start to shake it. And what happens? The pan's cool, and now you're shaking it, and guess what? It's gonna stick.
Right.
So you let it rest. Now you're starting to hear it sizzle again.
So you fight the impulse to stir it up and shake it up.
Don't stir it up and shake it because it is gonna stick. And I think that the natural instinct is to shake it so that it won't stick. Then in this other pan, you're basically gonna make the rest of the caponata here. You can't do it all together because you have to cook the sugar and the vinegar before it hits the caponata. So I'm gonna start with garlic and onion, and then in goes the red onion, and it's gonna cool down the pan a lot.
Right.
And the red onion is gonna give me some juice also. The next thing we're gonna put in is tomato paste. So here we have our tomato paste. We're gonna do something called deglaze here with the vinegar. Put the vinegar in and it's gonna deglaze the pan.
When you say deglaze, it's pulling all the particles off the bottom of the pan.
Exactly. It's gonna pull together everything from the onions, from the garlic, from the tomato paste, and it's gonna all come together and it's gonna form this delicious sauce for your eggplant. This is going into here. So we're gonna start the liquid for our polenta, which is a great accompaniment with this dish. So we have milk and water, of course butter.
Butter, very important.
Butter, just a little. This is a cornmeal that's made for making polenta. It is so delicious. It is made with this organic, beautiful corn. It's stone ground. It gives you this amazing texture when you make the polenta. You really want to whisk this in so it's
very
smooth.
important to whisk. You can incorporate the air, and then you really mix the ingredients well.
And you don't want any lumps. So your polenta's ready, and you can let it sit. And letting it sit is a really good idea because it's super hot. You're gonna season your snapper on both sides.
Salt and white pepper, black pepper.
Salt and black pepper. Okay, so the fish is gonna go in, pressing it a little bit, because I want all the skin to hit all the heat of the pan. And I'm gonna go right in the oven. So,
look at that snapper.
And we have a beautiful golden, crispy skin.
Amanda, it looks simply gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what are we having here?
We're having a pan-seared snapper with eggplant caponata and creamy polenta.
I think the creaminess of the polenta is balanced perfectly with the medley of Mediterranean flavors from the caponata. You really get that kind of Mediterranean sea feel. So Amanda, thank you so much for having us here and preparing one of your signature dishes at the Harrison for us.
My pleasure.
Behind the Burner members can enjoy this exclusive opportunity to purchase Amanda Freitag's special ingredients for her signature dish here at the Harrison at Promisi Fine Foods. Stay tuned to Behind the Burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire.